Hi guys, how's it going? It's a bit of a different video here today. It's just a very short update from myself. Not something I normally do, but I just wanted to mention a few things and get a few things off my chest. I just want to start by thanking everyone who has supported our channel in some way, shape or form. Whether you've just watched a video, whether you've commented, liked a video, subscribed, or even become a member. It's incredible to see the amount of support we've received since when we started. When we started, we kind of wanted to write a book and to log our journey into the paranormal. The idea of the book would have been something for us to look back on and be proud of. And essentially, this is what this YouTube journey is. It's just the two of us starting off our journey in video format, logging the places that we've gone, and just showing you the outcome of our investigations. And it's just incredible to think that so many years later we've nearly got 3,000 people following our journey. 3,000 is an incredible number. I never expected to have 1,000 people be interested in following our journey, so 3,000 is an incredible number and we're nearly there. So I just want to thank everyone for the support. Also for the members of the channel, the people who have decided to become members. You guys each month, you help fund the channel, and those funds, they do go back into the channel as well. So whether that's new equipment, whether it's affording locations, we just want to thank everyone for their support. It's been quite a journey and we've gone to some incredible locations, and we have got plenty more lined up as well coming forward. So in the next 12 months alone, we've got the Nunnery, which is a place I've wanted to go to for a very, very long time. We're going back to the ancient Ram Inn, which is one of my favourite places. Also the place of my nightmares, to be honest. It's possibly the place that scares me the most. So I'm really looking forward to going back to the Ram. And we're also going back to East Drive right at the end of the year as well. So we've got some big locations lined up. We've got some interesting new locations that we've never been to yet as well lined up. So you would have recently seen that Nathan has recently gone to a location by himself. The location was given to us by 3 Spires Paranormal. And it's an old church that has quite a history, quite a haunting. And he had some quite impressive results. Now, if you watch that video, you'll probably see that he challenged me to go there on my own as well. Just an update with that one, that video has now been done. It's actually live now up in the member section. So if you want first look at that, then that is up now. But I will be releasing it in the next few days as well. So do look out for that one. One thing I will say is that it was a very cool place, a very creepy place. Definitely had me on edge. So definitely look out for that. It's an incredible place. And yeah, thank you so much again, Lee, for sharing that location with us. But this whole experience did kind of get me thinking a little bit. Throughout our journey, there's been one sort of recurring theme a little bit, and that's whenever there's a challenge that's set, it's not normally coming from me, it's normally coming from Nath. I just kind of thought about it and I thought, oh, I've never really gone out my way to set Nath up a challenge. So it's got me thinking. I've had a word with a few people as well, and they've actually agreed and said, well, he always does you dirty, he always tries to stitch you up and tries to get people to vote against you about, you know, going to camp in the screaming woods on your own and going on a radio show, and he you know, tries to stitch you up on radio. So it got me thinking, it's probably about time I should set Nath a challenge back. And he's a big fan of his lone vigils. He does like a lone vigil. And I quite like the theme at the moment of going back somewhere familiar. So, for example, White Ladies Priory. I absolutely loved going back to the White Ladies Priory. And even before Halloween a couple of years ago, we went to Cannock Chase, somewhere we did when we first started. And the White Ladies Priory was when we first started. And I thought, where can I set him a challenge? A place that we've been before that I know he'll struggle to do if he was on his own. And I very much recall, I mean, there are a few to be honest, but I very much recall the journey over to Morton Corbett Castle. The anxiety that I could see when you got out the car, you had a look at the place and you weren't too sure about it, I could tell. You looked like you were struggling there. But I also think back to everything that happened there as well. So I remember going in there into the old manor house bit, and we had some K2 activity some good K2 activity in there, some big flashes, big spikes. And I remember you feeling very uncomfortable in there. I also remember the old cellar and something very bizarre. Our first time that we took Elizabeth the doll to Morton Corbett Castle, and the doll moves, and then you kind of have this black line that kind of comes out. I don't know if it's out of the doll or behind on the wall. We've never really been able to debunk what that was. It just kind of got me thinking though. I remember how scared you were there. I remember you struggled. And I know you like a lone challenge. So my challenge to you, I know you're a bit apprehensive about Morton Corbett Castle, and especially on your own, I think you would be. So I want you to go back there by yourself. I want you to go to the manor house area, and inside there, and I want you to investigate in there where we had the K2 activity last time, because I know that will creep you out. And I also want you to take Elizabeth with you, and I want you to investigate in the cellar with Elizabeth, just the two of you. I don't mind what method of communication or investigation you want to take, whether you want to go and do a Ouija board in there on your own, whether you want to do a pendulum, whether you want to do whatever, anything. But I want to see an investigation by yourself in those two areas specifically. I would like to pass it over to everyone as well here at this point and say if there's anything in particular that you would like to see Nathan do, whether it's any sort of method of investigation, whether it's a certain area of the location, anything you want to see Nathan do whilst he's there investigating Morton Corbett, please comment down below. Tell him exactly what you want to see in the next video, and just to add a bit of pressure on there, and I'll look forward to seeing it. So enjoy and good luck, and I'm sure everyone else will be looking forward to it as well. And we'll see you soon. Thank you so much. Take care.